time.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball. Number 15, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Digging in now, Ken McCord. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make, he's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Dickerson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Pena is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Good battle. Count remains full. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Matthew Skaggs. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Franco is right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Diego Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Guerrero.
Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Here now the 2-2. Misses off the plate.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
So he sets him down swinging. Diego Guerrero goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And 2 quick outs here in the second. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Sanchez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half. At the plate, Alfredo Guzman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit back up the middle. And there's their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping into the box, Kenny. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. That's inside. 2-0. Kenny, playing here in his age 26 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Gets to first. I don't think they can get 2. Reined in to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Striding in once again, Ken McCord. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Kenny at second with 2 down. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. It's a run on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matthew Skaggs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Caesar sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Juan Centeno flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Come on. Get down now. Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, let her rip one time. Come on, guys, get your pitch up there.
Now the 1-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Leading off the inning, Fernando Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat, very weakly on the ground. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Now another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. It's a 2-2 game.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, Dero. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Guzman aboard here at first with nobody out. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
On to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Steve Pena, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Miguel Diaz takes over the 4-2 the final score tonight. The Frisco Rough Riders used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Paulo Espino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Ricky Jordan hammers down. Minor League Baseball. Paulo Espino, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Matthew Skaggs. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Devine gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Diego Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. There's the 2-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Guerrero is on his way home. He will score. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Hans Gutu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was real.
And on the error, a run is going to score. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken down and in for a ball. Gutu, the runner at third with no outs. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Popped him up. Devine is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Peter Gillespie. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Gutu takes his lead at third with 1 away. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double play and give up the run? Or does he go for the punch out? Let's see what happens.
This is in the air to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. set to get his evening at the plate started, Steve Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get some...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rough Riders are out in front, 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.J. Lowry. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him.
Second baseman
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to the left side. To his left, Divine. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jarrett Parrish. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Needed just a little more height. Here comes the first pitch.
leading off the 4th inning.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Diego Guerrero.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Fernando Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Valdez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in, Hans Gutu. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Fouled off. Guerrero, the runner at second with 1 away. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see it.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no. Striding in, Peter Galetsky. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Third baseman.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Steve Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.J. Lowry. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Matthew Skaggs is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Antonio.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally.
Boy, good job.
Minor League Baseball is live, and striding into the box, Robbie Green, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
A little low, it's 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
On to first, and there were 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vaughn Sherman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Sherman.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Howie Bernard.
Into the box, Howie Bernard, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bernard, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
The game.
Standing in now, Jeff Big A, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ball even at 2-2. Sherman over at second. Bernard on at first with 2 down. Full count now. 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Digging in now, Michael Montag, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Michael Montag.
The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Softly to the right. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
So striding forward now, Enrique Castillo. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zapata on the move, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Bowden, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Green. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left, but foul. Bowden gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Ready for another chance. Andres Gomez 0 for 1 here in the early going. No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1.
1-1. Hey, let it fly up there.
1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Striding in once again, Vaughn Sherman. He reached on a single in his first try. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Bernard. He singled his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box, Jeff Big A. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Enrique Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
A little bouncer. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
1-0 the count. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chavez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Standing in, Robbie Green.
Now batting, second baseman, Robbie Green.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. good looking sinker on the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Castillo leads off first with 1 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back, count, and at least give yourself a chance.
Ochoa in foul ground. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't. Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0. Number 15 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 15.
Digging in once again, Ty Spanos is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that misses ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Digging in to try it again, Ken McCord, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Dickerson. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Peter Gillespie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Spanos, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Napjcyd. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready once again, Clinton Riggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike one.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Count remains 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the opener here at home, and this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Missions jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.